23. This is your host, Blake, and this week we are doing another break episode in between series with a studio head draft, essentially. What we're doing with this one is we all have a studio that we created. We all have our own goal and audience that we're trying to reach, and we are drafting a roster of, 3 directors, 3 actors, 3 actresses.
One cinematographer, 2 writers, 1 composer, 1 producer, 1 set designer.
And 1 set. Okay, there. See, Luke's the brains of this operation. So
I low-key stole this idea from Extended Clip Podcast, so shout out to them.
And this is also it's a great idea for a draft though anyway, because it just lets you fantasize about alternate realities that could happen. You know, that could have happened in the past. You know. Yeah.
And yes, there's a lot of creative freedom you have in this.
I guess I should introduce my co-hosts before we completely get going. Luke.
Hi.
And Danny.
Hello.
All right, and before we actually get into this draft, there was a punishment at the end of last week's episode where Luke and Danny, losing our trivia game, had to watch my punishment movie of choice, Cats. 2019?
Yeah,
something like that. I don't even care who the director is. This movie is trash. That's why I made
Tom Hooper.
It, so.
Tom Hooper famously won Best. He won Best Picture, I know, for King's Speech. I don't know, did he win Best Director that year too?
He directed that movie?
Yeah, King's Speech. Les Miserables.
About the British royal, the British king that made a speech one day or whatever.
Les Mis makes more sense though. That he directed that one.
Yeah. Just the whole concept of King's Speech and is so funny. He really did that, bro. Oh my god.
It's a real Oscar bait.
It's
for sure.
That clip with the news guy, giving the news. That's he's on the airplane. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
What TV show is that?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a famous TV show about news, the news, by Aaron Sorkin.
Broadcast news? No, that's a...
People listening will know what I'm talking about.
I don't know.
The Newsroom.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was called. But it was a show basically glorifying the news and stuff. And there's I'll find you the clip later, but there's a guy who it's a heroic moment of the guy just announcing that 9/11 happened or something. Either 9/11 happened or he's just giving honor to the pilot or something.
Did Aaron Sorkin did this?
Yeah. But yeah.
Well, okay, so Cats.
Discuss.
It's a movie.
Prove that you watched it.
I barely remember it. Because I watched it one day. It's a fever dream of a movie. Weirdly horny.
Oh, very horny. Way too horny.
Uncomfortably horny.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, it was... it made me very uncomfortable.
What do you think of the CGI cats?
It's a very uncomfortable
It looked horrifying.
I honestly think Blake should be punished because it's technically not a movie. It's just random musical scenes.
Honestly, yeah, it's so. I was literally thinking the same.
There's
thing.
No plot at all, literally.
Yeah, literally, it's
the plot is what Jellicoe cats.
They're it's something about they're choosing someone to sacrifice or something like that, something
They're trying to become.
I still don't understand
cats,
what the Jellicoe cat thing is.
Okay, but there is one thing I found out about this movie that's hilarious. There's a connection you can make between this and Sans Soleil.
Stop.
What?
I don't want to believe.
This was based on the 1981 West End musical Cats by Andrew Lloyd Webber, which in turn was based on the 1939 poetry collection Old Possum's Book of Practical Cats by T.S. Eliot. Who, if you remember the opening quote of Sans Soleil,
T.S. Eliot.
It's a T.S. Eliot quote.
Oh my god.
Where it says, because I know...
There must be some movie that's actually based on...
It's because I know time is time and place will always and only be place. There's a connection.
That's a stretch.
Was that quote used in Cats though?
T.S. Eliot's not even using Cats. It's what Cats is based on.
It's a bit of a journey to get there, but you can make the connection. Right. It's a bit of a journey.
But yeah, Rebel Wilson is probably the most disturbing.
James Corden.
What do you think of Taylor Swift?
I don't
honestly, she has one of the better songs. The Cabby song.
Obviously,
we might have to start it with
I barely remember it.
Okay. We can start with that.
It's she said something about McCavity.
Okay, we don't need to start with that. No.
Looks like please no.
No.
After the composers we're going to mention.
No, we should even bring up in the same sentence.
Yeah. Who else composed this movie?
And then the last thing in my notes I have.
Jason Derulo.
Was it actually?
Yeah, he's like
Oh,
so
interesting.
uncomfortable in this movie. Oh my god.
He
Judi
is very
Dench.
uncomfortable in this movie.
Judi Dench is in this for some reason too.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Idris Elba is like.
Yeah. Oh, he's. There's some CG that's so bad.
James Corden.
Yeah, no, James Corden, like, in terms of, like, if I do, like, a power ranking of people, like, he's towards the bottom for me. Just everything he, like, does.
He's horrific in this movie.
And, like,
also.
everything he does in general just, like, annoys me. His presence is just, like annoying me. His existence.
Blake can't see this, but look at this. I took a screenshot of that.
Oh, it's like one of your pictures for the episode? No, when
shit.
we're talking about this, make that
Start it,
picture on
yes.
YouTube.
Wait, what is it?
Started.
Which picture is it, though?
It's of like a CGI Idris Elba. It's so bad.
Are you gonna do a?
I guess I can start
Are you
with
gonna
this.
post a collection of screenshots to Twitter of this movie?
No, I didn't even take any. These are the only two ones I took. So.
Oh my god!
Well, that was fun. I'm glad that you guys lost.
Well, also,
one.
can we talk about how you like willingly watched it? Like,
Yeah, you
I
watched
did
it on
willingly
your
watch
own.
this.
On
I
your
have no
own?
idea my thought process at the time whenever I watched this. I really don't remember why I even went to the theater. I was the only one that went.
well,
I
you
was
went
by
by
myself.
You
yourself.
watched this in theaters?
I watched this in theaters
By
by
yourself.
myself.
That's
I have
crazy.
no. I don't know
You should
why.
punish
I don't
me.
know
Yeah,
why.
that's a punishment. That's a punishment.
I punished myself. I went and watched Cats. I was in a real dark place in my life at that point in time, apparently. But
Honestly, yeah.
Damn. And it was like it was like Christmas time too, right? Because it came out December
I don't remember if it was
20th.
When did he watch it?
Oh, good. Wow,
I watched it Christmas Day. No, I'm just
He
kidding.
delays it, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't know if I did back then. But I also don't know when I watched Cats.
You watched it December 31st.
31st, so right before New Year's.
He spent New Year's alone to watch Cats.
Hey,
If
there
you're
you go.
alone,
There you go.
you
It was in a dark place in my life.
You were in the
apparently.
gutter. You were in the gutter. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'll never recover.
Wait, no, that must have been right before going back to the house that night. I don't know why I watched that night because that was the night that one of our friends got like ridiculously drunk for New Year's and did a lot of stuff in Danny's bathroom that we aren't going to mention on this podcast.
gosh.
That was that year. I remember distinctly because it was the year before COVID, and that was this year. But
Wait, so when
the
did
year
you
that
watch
I watched
it again?
Cats, December 31st, 2019.
Damn.
Apparently, I don't know why, but hey.
He had to get the login, the last
Yeah.
log of the year. Cats.
Yeah. Had end the 2019 year right. On a good note.
That was actually that's how COVID started. I went and saw Cast by myself in the theater. But, all right, we can go ahead and move on to the draft now, though. So, studio head draft. I guess what we're going to start this draft with before we even get to the number generators probably is the names of our studios.
And also like what you're like aiming for.
what our goal/aim I guess is. So, who wants to start with your studio name?
I mean, I can start if you want. I mean, no one's
No
yeah.
takers.
Because I feel like
I was
already,
thinking a drink.
I already got the one that the obvious one,
What?
floating through film.
Oh, okay, no, that doesn't count.
Wait, you can't use that? What?
No.
It's allowed.
It's just like a boring one.
I mean, it is boring. Yeah, I think
It's boring just because the podcast is named.
But it
that.
would
If
be a
it
good
wasn't though. It's a
studio
great
name.
studio name. Yeah.
You have to admit.
I guess. I mean, mine's more like. Okay, I'll tell you mine. Well, okay, but wait, what's your goal? Like,
See, I don't have one. That's
you're just like.
oh, my goal for my
Yeah.
studio. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Like, what are you aiming for here?
This is where I'm kind of. I don't know if I should say yet because it might determine who I can get. Like, you don't want to define who your team can be until after you have the players.
I mean, I am
You know what
just
I
because
mean?
I think it's like.
But what if you can't get the same people
That's
that
true.
you want?
I have backups.
But will it still be the same studio?
Yeah.
It
Because
won't
mine
be as
might
good,
change based on
though.
who I pick.
Okay.
Like what kind of vibes I want. But I guess overall, I am trying to make money to some degree.
Okay.
And I have like a studio mindset at least, thinking to some degree in my head.
Okay. Yeah, me too. Well, so
But
mine.
that could be anything. So.
Yeah, that's not really specific. Mine's called Dime a Dozen Pictures. Basically, what I'm
Okay.
trying to do is I'm trying to get the biggest profits possible by specifically going as low budget as I can
Okay, so
While
you're
trying
going
to make
low
money,
budget, low
yeah.
budget.
while trying to make money. So I'm trying to do like a balance, but also I want some artistic integrity to some degree, you know. So I'm trying to balance it.
Okay, that's like every studio says.
But I'm like, I can't spend that much, you know. That's what I'm saying. So yeah.
I'm a dozen. All right, I guess my studio name is going to be called The Gaze.
The Gaze. Okay.
G-A-Z-E. The Gaze. The
Oh.
You literally thought of that because of the money call, The Gaze, that you mentioned?
Wait, what?
Huh?
The Gaze, right?
What are you talking about?
I was like, you mentioned the band they're playing this week, Money Call, and...
Oh, no, that's not how I thought of that, actually.
Damn.
But you'll understand why I call it that, hopefully, after the draft, depending on how everyone drafts. But...
Alright. Well.
Alright, random number generator, see who goes first.
Are we doing...
If I think of another name,
No, this one doesn't have a true first. This one we're just drafting, I feel.
Are we just doing snake
Yeah,
draft?
just a snake draft.
Okay, snake all the way through? Okay. The order will be Luke, Danny, Blake.
Damn, okay. I like having the third here, I guess. I don't know. I might hate it.
I'm glad... Okay, at least I get... There's a number one choice for me that I really like. That I really wanted. I'm glad I'm going to get him. So I guess, yeah, I'll go ahead and start this off with my number one pick. My number one pick, I am going to pick Jacques Tourneur
Okay.
out of France.
It's a good
Europe.
pick. It's a good pick. It's a great pick.
And US. But yeah, basically, Tourneur is definitely an ideal one when you want to go as small budget as possible, but still have some like some mainstream appeal. At least like
he has mainstream appeal. He
If
has
you-
money making ability,
abilities.
and he has actual director sense. Like he's a great director.
He is a lot of potential there for profit. But also, he's a great director, of course, and he also turns stuff out very efficiently.
Yes.
He's a workman.
Yeah, he's a workhorse for sure. Like he's definitely the ideal studio.
I think that's gonna come up a lot over the next, I feel like, when we mention more studio.
Definitely for sure.
Because we're probably not gonna have a Malik in here, if I had to guess.
No.
This guy's still editing the same movie.
Yeah.
Alright, good pick.
Good pick.
No, I'm glad I had the pick before Blake, because this was my most serious
I'm worried. I'm assuming he's gonna take my pick, and I'm very not happy about it.
I don't know about that, because my pick is Johnny Toe.
Yeah, I'm very not happy with this.
I knew I was
It
never
just,
gonna-
I mean, it just
Very
makes
not
the most sense. Like,
Exactly what Luke was saying about Jacques Tourneur is what I was gonna say about Johnny Toe.
well, that's why I said that's gonna come up a lot with some of these directors we're picking.
Yes.
But like, Johnny Toe also knows how he produced his own movies, and I mean, we talked about him with The Mission, but low budget, but still like great looking movies, and he's a studio director at the end of the day, while still making artistic films. You don't have to be a studio director to make artistic films, obviously, but it's actually it could be harder. But I don't know, especially since he's doing it in more modern times too. It seems like harder and harder though. More modern film is becoming, so I kind of respect that. Like, Turner is kind of an easier era, He was playing against No, I'm kidding. No, but it was... Actually, I don't know if it was easier for him, because even he wasn't known as, like, a great director of his own day.
No, he was more, like, B-movie. Like,
Yeah,
he wasn't really
exactly. He got labeled in a box, so, I mean, everyone has their own problems, but... Yeah. But, yeah, Johnny Toe. I'm glad I got him.
Yeah, no, that one definitely hurts, because he was my first pick, for sure. So I guess I'm gonna have to leave my mainstream appeal for later, because you guys both drafted yours essentially, and I have to think of one. I mean I have one that I know I would love to draft, but I need to see how my studio basically builds out first, because you guys know who it is essentially. But my number one pick is gonna be Buster Keaton for sure. So. I mean, there's a reason I call my studio The Gaze. This is one of the reasons. Because his camera gazes, and just the gaze of his face. But, I mean, we did say that we're not really going to be using, like, if you pick I guess we should have said this rule before. If you pick a person as their, like, a director or an actor or something, you have to stick with them as that. Like, no one else can
no one else can pick them anymore.
No one else can pick them anymore. But... whenever I pick Buster as a director, I am also assuming he's going to act. He's not going to be the main actor, but he's definitely going to act in his pictures too. But
so basically cheating the system.
2 for 1.
I mean, it's a 2 for 1. We're all going to have those, I'm assuming. Maybe. I'm thinking Danny's going to. But yeah, Buster Keaton. We're going to get to him very soon, because that is going to be what my next series is. But basically, what you need to know is, like, he makes movies. As long as he has someone to control the reins a little bit in terms of money, he won't go completely overboard. and then his movies make a shit ton
Sounds
of
like a
money
risk.
also.
Sounds like a risk to me.
But see, this is
It's a
why
risky
this is why I was really hoping I get Johnny To, because like Johnny To just makes like so many movies and they make good money. Like he would be a consistent stream of income for me to be able to afford like all this shit. But Buster Keaton definitely my number one choice as director. My number two choice, this one's gonna be harder honestly. Because I have a long time to wait until my next pick. And there's going to be some people on here that I'm assuming will not make it back to me. I don't know who I want to draft, though. My number two pick for writers...
Damn, he's going
to
writers.
I think I'm going writers. Shit. No. Yeah, this one's hard.
I'm worried. I'm not going to...
Honestly, yeah, I'm curious. Writer, yeah.
My second pick for writers is going to be Kogonada.
Well, who's your first pick?
Okay.
No, that was just my second pick.
Oh, your second pick, and then writer.
First writer is Kogonada.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one will hopefully make sense later on. We'll see if the director that I want gets back to me. But
wait, why would you not take Ozu first? Though?
Well, I'm not. That's not.
Kogonada's more important than Ozu?
No. That's not who I'm going. Kogonada is the one that I was like. I don't have a shit ton of writers on my list, and he was one that will work with a lot of different directors that I have in mind.
What other directors did he work with?
No, I'm saying there's a lot of directors that I have on my list that would work well with him as well. I think so. That's the reason why I picked Kogonada at number 2.
So now I have to take Ozu basically.
Yeah.
Scarcity.
You gotta prevent the duo.
Okay.
All right, your turn. Oh, it's my turn.
Now it's your turn. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just so I can get my dream director draft, because I took Johnny To. He's like in between I love and also like someone who could work in the studio.
Yeah.
Now I'm probably gonna pick maybe the best studio system director ever, even though if he's not my personal favorite, John Ford.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
There's another one I was afraid you're about to take, but I get him now because you didn't pick him. We'll see.
Okay, because I don't think you're gonna pick my last pick, so
okay.
And I'll give Blake Ozu.
Ford's a good show. Ford's a good show.
I feel bad. Luke's like, I don't. I'm
Ford. I mean, even I haven't seen all of his like masterpieces yet, but I just feel like I am trying to think at least a little studio in my head. Like, can they make movies efficiently, effectively, fast? And both of these directors kind of fit that same mold in my head. So, John Ford.
Well, my next pick is the one I was actually kind of scared you guys were going to take, but it turns out you guys passed on him, which you'll never forget passing on him. I'm going Ernst Lubitsch.
Gotcha.
As director. Because obviously you could also pick him writer as well, because obviously
for sure.
He's amazing at it, but like specifically he also is like great at, like he's like I wanted him to fill like the comedic, like romantic comedic role, like in the studio, like making those types of films, and obviously like Lubitsch, he has a lot of bangers, which we'll talk about next week when we do The Doll. Yeah, he's a no-brainer pick, and like working with the studio system, he was great at it. So
that's a good pick. We're doing his movie next week. Stay tuned.
The Doll, yeah. My number 3 pick, I'm going to step away from the directors from now, and I'm gonna go cinematographer. I'm going Ralph Guittard.
I knew that one.
Number
was coming
3.
for sure.
I wanted to lock him down because if we're fitting the theme of my studio, which by the way, Lubitsch definitely fits the theme of my studio because basically his movies you don't need a lot of money for because how simple they are. I feel like. And Ralph Guittard is like, if we're talking about cinematographers that work well with low budgets, like Ralph Guittard is like definitely the first one that comes to mind for me. Because we literally just did a whole series talking about his films, but like what he did with like minimal equipment, like. And the looks he was able to pull off was amazing. Like he could do anything. He could do on location, on studio. Yeah, he's just a great cinematographer. Great with color, great with black and white. He's a no-brainer pick for me. So, do y'all have him on your list?
I knew I wasn't gonna get him, so I didn't have him on the list. So he definitely was on there though. If I knew I had a chance of getting him, but
okay. So yeah.
All right.
Danny.
My third pick is a director we're doing next for my series after Blake's is Russ Leaney.
Very nice.
And the reason is this guy basically invented the TV movie. And in the age of streaming, I mean, he basically did.
You're not gonna make.
He was
any
one
money.
of the very first.
You're not gonna make any money.
Well, I mean, you guys aren't even gonna get movies made. Today's economy, like
Today's economy.
Okay.
all he needed was a zoom lens and some like kind of low budget sets, and like he could have just made all types of history movies as long as we kept giving him enough money. So, I mean, we'll see as
You're
we
not
do the
profiting.
historical movies.
You're not gonna profit.
They'll profit. They'll
No, you're not.
profit. They'll profit.
Barely.
On streaming too, like people love this historical shit.
I feel like a lot of people get bored by it though.
I mean, as
You
long
remember the story about the Messiah, like the pastor that got it made, and he like
Oh,
thought it was
yeah.
boring, so he's like, disowned the movie because it was boring.
But still, like just because that low budget and like you can still make a great movie, you don't even like. It kind of fits more for today's streaming era now. If people could, you might be right about the audience, but our audience is all eras, you know.
Exactly. Hopefully.
I mean, granted, also though, his early films were really successful. Because
Yeah, that's true, and he's always.
Like,
I mean, neorealism kind of
like Rome City was like a huge success. Like Python had the MGM logo in front of it. Like it was that like popular. Like it was definitely like a.
got distributed in America, I guess.
Yeah. But I just want to mention that because I know you were like more talking about the like later historical films, but like those were definitely like successes.
No, that's true. That's true.
So like if he really wanted to, he probably could. Yeah, just doesn't want to.
All right, Blake.
I mean, I'm still kind of reeling from the Johnny Toe pick, honestly. Johnny Toe was gonna like make my list perfect, honestly, but so I'm gonna buy a little bit more time with an actress that I really honestly I was struggling with actresses just because I was thinking
Because you hate
how
women.
no I was thinking who is a great actress that I could pair well with who I want as my leading actor in Buster Keaton movies, essentially, but also is like funny, but can also do drama if I need her to.
I know you're gonna fucking pick.
Has great physical, physical, just like ability, and is just amazing. I don't know if I'm gonna pick who. I don't know. It definitely would be a steal from Luke, but Gina Rowlands is my pick.
Okay, actually, that wasn't who I was thinking.
Yes, that's
No,
not.
honestly,
see,
no,
like,
not Luke's reaction. I might have to steal.
Oh, no, come on.
See, I was thinking of who I think you're thinking of, but Gina Rowlands. I think Gina Rowlands.
I forgot about
works
her,
for,
too.
God damn it, bro.
Wait, because do we have a poster of her in this apartment, right?
Yes, we do. No, see, I did have her on my list on like my list
I
of
was like,
people
damn,
that I was
that's actually
thinking
good.
of.
That's actually a good. Because I just skipped over her.
God damn it.
No, she's also a great pick. But Gina Rowlands, the reason I went with her is because I think she has the humor and, most importantly, physicality, like, and body control to act in a way Buster Keaton would direct and enjoy directing. And so that's why I decided to choose her. And she has range as well. Like, she's just a great actress in general.
Definitely.
So I'm choosing Gina Rowlands for that pick. Still reeling from my director pick. I think I'm going to have to take who I was going to do at producer for my director. So I'm going to take Choi Hark as my director.
Makes sense.
So it's very hard for me not to choose John Woo as my money-making director, but the reason I didn't choose him is because he makes a lot of big-budget movies that also bomb. And I can't really afford to do that with what I want to do with this studio. And Choi Hark is a great producer as well, and so it's like he's great with money, and he's great at making great fun movies that also appeal to audiences. And he's got a wider range of movies that he makes as well. So I'm picking Choi Hark as my director, or as my second director. So Gina Rowlands and Choi Hark.
Alright. So the next one I'm taking is an actress. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I can take Luke's pick, honestly.
Yeah, don't.
Especially since it doesn't make sense with my directors as much. Like,
Yeah.
but I will take.
It's unethical, you know.
I will take Setsuko Hara because I feel like
Interesting.
That's a great pick.
it kind of makes
Great
sense
pick.
with Rossellini. I don't know, like it would make it interesting.
You think she'd be
combo.
good with Roslyn?
If he made, yeah, honestly, why not? Especially like Rossellini used to work with actors in his like earlier movies, you know, more.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's just for the range of talent, and like I feel like she was gonna.
Are you gonna get her in, like, a
She was gonna
Johnny
get picked at some point.
You gonna get her like the action
Okay,
stars?
get her a
Setsuko
little
Hara?
genre movie going.
She could do it.
She was in one with like.
She
I
like
think she was in some.
She was on my list as well. I don't know when I would have gotten to her, but she was definitely on the list for sure.
get her in a western at least, you know.
Yes.
But
Get her in a gangster movie, dude. Oh my god. Let's see how it
I don't know
see
if
how
that
it does.
would really
See how it
work. I don't
does.
know if she would.
She could do it.
I don't know.
She could do it.
Uh,
No harm in trying.
well, okay. I'm gonna go and secure the person I was deathly afraid of losing just now because Danny was dating me.
Yes.
I mean, that was a good.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have been ethical because he didn't think of it before. I'm picking Julieta Messina.
Yes. This was the.
Really, just anything. The reason why I was like scared that Blake was gonna take her because everything you said about Gina Rowlands you could apply to Julieta Messina, like the blending of like comedy and drama. She's like, and she's such a presence too. Like,
yes, sir.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
She was also.
She also wasn't like a huge star, so we can keep the spending a little bit down.
Exactly.
And I mean, audiences love her. Like, I feel like everyone loves Julieta Messina.
She's amazing. She was definitely high on my list for like people I would have loved to see in a Buster Keaton movie because that's how I was like choosing a lot of these people like to pair with my directors essentially. That's why I'm still reeling from the Johnny Toe pick, but
yeah. And then my next pick, I'm gonna go with an actor, and I'm gonna go Robert Mitchum.
Great pick.
I thought that would be better.
Damn, I stole from both of you guys.
I mean, he was on my list.
He was on my list, but he was on my list, but I probably was gonna pick him soon.
Maybe just like the coolest guy ever. Really, I mean, like, literally, like, I mean, really, that's like the main thing I think of him. But he's also just like a great actor in general. But really, like, him in like cool guy like noir like detective mode is like cinema to me. It's unbelievable. Also, he like has a willingness to go like more smaller budget. Like obviously he was in like Out of the Past. But also like The Lusty Man, like that's not like a huge like Hollywood production. Like he's definitely willing to go like more smaller.
He's a great actor too.
Oh yeah. You can really put him in anything.
He's got range.
Definitely range. And also he can play hero and villain because like obviously like he's a hero a lot, but like in like Neither Hunter he plays the villain like incredibly well. So yeah, that's my next pick. So Danny.
My next actor or my first actor, I'm taking Charlie Chaplin.
Okay,
Actor.
He's an actor.
Okay. No. That's a great pick. I'm just surprised. I'm surprised. I hope you know your directors will not listen to him.
Well, he.
Oh.
But this is the thing. I'm a studio. I know if I'm casting Chaplin as the actor, I'll just cast a figurehead as a director.
I'll cast a janitor as a director.
Yeah. There we go. I got around to it.
No, that doesn't count.
Why not? What? Yeah, it does.
Oh my god.
We didn't say only these directors.
I mean, yes,
wait,
that's
so
true.
for
It's
the
not
directors,
only
are we saying they
these.
only have to use these actors and actresses? And nothing else? That's what I
If-
thought.
if-
No, that's what I thought.
If he's the writer, if he's
No,
the
no.
writer, or the actor, like yeah.
They only have so these directors only have to use these writers we're getting, and the set designer that we're casting,
He can't
and
be
this
two-
one
he can't be two.
cinematographer. No, this is a studio. We're just like casting our main pigs.
This guy.
We could use like randos for the rest.
The rules don't apply to him.
The rules don't apply.
Like I feel like if we
You know what? Okay, fine then. But I'm gonna bend the rules to my advantage too.
we'll see if he gets back to you with that.
Oh, God.
Let's go.
This guy is so
This
excited.
guy's so great. Oh my god.
But Chaplin, I don't have to explain that. I mean, we can
No,
get
you
by
don't.
with Chaplin. All right, Blake.
That's it.
Okay. Damn.
I don't like the way Dave's looking at me right now. God damn.
If it's, I hope this feels like a steal. My next pick.
I'm trying to think of what your
Unless
next pick
Blake-
is going to be.
Blake could pick him too, honestly, or her.
I don't know who you're thinking of.
Okay, just pick.
But I actually do have a pick that I'm pretty sure might be a steal from Luke that he might be mad about. I'm trying to think of if he might be able to get back to me though, so I don't know yet. How many actors have you drafted?
I've drafted one actor, one actress.
Damn. Okay. Fuck. I haven't drafted any actors yet. Okay. Damn. This is gonna be interesting because pairing this guy with the directors I have is gonna be very interesting too, or with like my main director is gonna be interesting because it's never really been done before. I mean, obviously it's never been done before, but my main actor is gonna be Alain Delon.
Okay, and
Because he's
he was on my
got
board
range.
because he's like expensive.
That's fine.
Okay, that's true.
No, that's fine. But Alain Delon, the reason I choose him as an actor, and probably like he's probably my main. I mean, he's definitely my main lead man because I drafted him first. But I think he's got a lot of range as well because he's been like he's got range for comedies too. Is what I'm saying.
Definitely. Yeah.
Like so he's working. He can work well with both Choi Hark and with Buster Keaton right now, and with hopefully my next director.
he's also-
Have you guys both drafted all your directors?
Yeah.
No, I still need to direct one.
Oh,
Draft
yeah, what
one.
do you do?
Gotcha. I don't know. But yeah, so Alain Delon was that pick. I think he's gonna like. I would have loved to see Alain Delon in like a Choi Hark movie, but like Alain Delon was really on my list because he was my top guy to put in like a Johnny To movie, just because I want to see what it'd be like if like Johnny To had like an amazing like he does have A-list actors in his movies a lot, but not all the time because he's not that type of director, but. My next pick is going to be, I don't know. This one's going to be a little bit harder, actually. Because I'm trying to think of what you guys might have coming down the docket that I'm worried about. So I think I'm going to go with composer this time, since it's another limited one. I only have 2 on my list, and they're both good. Which one's... Well, I think they have 2 of the most, like, maybe, like, ranges of the directors, like, to make just scores for these movies, but I think I'm gonna go. Oh damn, this is hard. I'm gonna go. Let's go John Carpenter for my composer.
Damn.
I think he's gonna work. I think he's gonna work really well with especially Buster Keaton and Choi Hark. My third director, whoever it may be, whenever I don't know who's gonna be.
But actually, John Carpenter will also direct.
I mean, hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna get a janitor to direct it, the John Carpenter director. Shadow director, but yes, John Carpenter as the composer because I mean he's made some of the. I mean I feel like we don't have to explain John Carpenter as a composer. Everyone knows how great of a composer he is. So makes some bangers.
Damn.
Okay.
It would also just be really interesting to watch John Carpenter do a score for a Buster Keaton movie.
Honestly,
because Buster Keaton never had they did their own like instrumental scores obviously, but. Like for this, like the theater houses had their own like scores and shit.
Yeah.
All right. My next actor, the comic himself,
Fucking hell.
Jacques Tati.
Damn, got him.
God damn it.
I mean, it fits my ethos too. Of we're just drafting directors here.
Yeah, his studio is directors only, basically.
I mean, they'll understand.
They'll
They'll understand what we're going for. Plus, honestly, we'll get Jacques Tati some more movies than if he was just purely a
It
director.
would be better under my studio.
What?
It would force him to be more of a creative genius.
Wait, who are your directors again?
Jacques Tourneur, Lubitsch.
I don't know if they could direct Tati as well, like a Ford or a...
Tati can direct
To.
himself. You know.
Johnny To Tati movie would be interesting.
That would be interesting.
But yes, another pick doesn't have to be explained.
Doesn't really count.
It feels good to steal from others, you know.
Oh my god. God damn it.
Think of a steal. You have multiple that you could use. You have writers you haven't even used yet. You can easily steal directors. Wait, has Danny drafted all those directors?
Yeah.
No, obviously not yet, because he's like.
Wait, he has writers that he definitely has directors.
Oh yeah,
for
it's
that
actually
you
like
can definitely
he's a writer,
steal.
but he's also going to direct, guys.
No,
like,
but
he's gonna
there
direct through the screenplay.
There are
guys.
at least 2 directors that Danny has on his writers list that you can steal from him right now.
No.
Right now. Right now.
There's not, though.
Right
Yeah,
now,
I
that
don't
fit
know.
perfectly with his team.
My 2 writers he would never steal. That's why I'm not worried.
Damn it. So for my producer pick, I'm gonna pick Howard Hawks. This is a spur of the moment decision.
No.
He actually was a very he was a really good producer. He's also known to produce films and then ghost direct them. I'm not even joking. It's actually well known.
That's why I was hoping at Choi Hark with my producer.
The Thing, the movie The Thing from Another World that The Thing is based off on. He produced that movie, but apparently he ghost directed it, the whole thing. So since Danny's pivoted this, I'm gonna take advantage of this stretching the rules to my favor, and I'm gonna get Howard Hawks to ghost direct some movies. I mean he's just one of the greatest.
I was thinking of a different direction, but alright.
And then
Howard Hawks.
My next pick, I'm gonna go with Anthony Perkins as an actor.
Okay.
willingness to go low budget, really direct act in any movie. But he's also, I love him so much because he's one of those actors that can both do leading roles and supporting roles extremely well. Like he's very memorable through each of them, no matter how much time he has. Like he's very memorable. Like The Trial, he's like so good as a leading man, but then he'll have like movies where he's more of a supporting role, where it'll be really good. Like I guess Psycho is more of a Psycho is like he's kind of a supporting. It's kind of complicated with Psycho, but he has a lot of range too. Really like watching him like play like a panicked character is like so good. He's just so good at that. So yeah, those are my 2 picks.
Might as well pick my last actor now. I don't think anyone was going to take this actor, but I don't want to take all directors, and he kind of fits the Anthony Perkins, how you're describing him a little bit. Jack Nicholson.
Oh, nice.
Fair.
I kind of just love watching Jack Nicholson act and stuff.
What's your favorite role from him?
That's a good question.
It's The Passenger.
I mean, probably what comes to mind, but more just like he's willing to work with a lot of directors, do a lot of different things. I also love The Shining and stuff, but I don't know. I probably should have gone all just directors, but I was like, I might as well take
Jack Nicholson's a great pick.
Which one of your directors?
Just imagine Jack Nicholson in Johnny Depp movie.
Yeah,
fucking hell, he'd be awesome.
Even John Ford, I feel like, can make him work. But...
Oh yeah.
He should play like Jesus in a Ross Lee movie.
Oh god.
What would him in a Ross Lee movie look like?
Well, it depends on the role, honestly, but maybe certain. Like he would play the Roman like guard or something.
Oh my god.
He would be a Pontius
But the other
Pilate.
director I would have taken would have been Kitano.
I mean,
as an actor.
No, you can't take him anymore. You have all your directors and actors picked.
Yeah, no, I've done that.
R.I.P.
Oh, he can stretch it. Watch him work. Watch him
work. Watch him work, man.
Actually, Kitano did the producing on that show.
I mean, that's basically what you do with Hogs.
I mean, yeah, but I did that because you do it. You were doing it.
All right, Blake.
All right, my next pick is going to pair. This is literally the main reason that I was very excited for this draft, because this is the fantasy that I wish we lived in. I wish that we could have seen this. My next pick is actor Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan with Buster Keaton, that's going to be a money-making duo for the ages, man. Jackie Chan already says how much Buster Keaton, influenced him, and you can see that in his movies. I'm just thinking of all the things Buster Keaton and Jackie Chan can come up with together and put on film. Whenever I think about that, it just makes me really happy, so.
Yeah, no, that's a great pick.
And I think it's gonna make a lot of money for this studio also. But that speaks for itself, honestly. So the next pick after that is, I kind of want to just take my next actor, honestly, but I'm going to save him for later. And I'm going to choose my next actress, which is going to be Hideko Takamine.
I figured you'd
So she's a very famous actress from Japan in the 50s especially. She's in the Carmen's Innocent Love those ones, but she's in a lot of classic Japanese movies. I think she's known mostly as a dramatic actress, so she's gonna work well with hopefully who I get as my dramatic director. But she also has the range to play comedies because she's done that a lot in her career too, and she's very funny in comedies. And then she also has, I personally think she has the range to play in a Choi Hart type of because Choi Hart does this type of rom-com shit too. He has a shit ton of different genres. I think she would play very well in his type of films too. So those are my 2 choices: Hideko Takamine and Jackie Chan.
All right. I guess for my next actress, I'm gonna take. This is basically a guessing pick because I haven't seen it. Actually, I've only seen one of her movies. Joan Crawford.
Damn, I actually had her on my board.
Yeah, damn. I'm basically basing this pick off of her performance Johnny Guitar. Where I'm like, damn, she could probably be really versatile.
Oh.
You know?
Didn't Joan Crawford make the crossover too? Or did she act in silent films?
I'm not sure.
Especially since I'm more thinking of
she's one of the few that successfully transitioned too. So
I'm trying to think of actresses that I like that seem like they'd be good in a studio setup where they can be versatile and stuff. So yeah, Joan Crawford. I feel like she gives a good dynamic to a different type of actress in Setsukahara too. So
Yeah, and her performance in John Guitar's God Tier.
yes, so that's why I'm mainly picking her. But
You can pick like Sterling Hayden next.
but yeah, that's my pick.
Okay. With my next pick, this one's tough. I'm gonna go actress here. I'm gonna go Delphine Seyrig. French actress. She's most known for like Jean Dielman, India Song, Discreet Charm. Really, what I value in her is like, really just her versatility. Really, I feel like she could literally do anything. I feel like she's like a chameleon in a way, and she has that willingness to go like. I mean, she worked with fucking like Chantal Akerman and Marguerite Duras. Like, she'll really do anything. Like, she definitely feels like she's like more interested in like the, not really interested in making a ton of money, even though she definitely has like the ability to. I feel like, and I think she might have gone. I haven't really like seen if she's like was a huge star or whatever. But like along with those like more serious movies, she can also do something like Donkey Skin, where she's like plays like the fairy godmother, and she's like hilarious in it. Like, and so yeah, she's definitely like a no-brainer pick for me. And then my next one, I might just go ahead and lock down all my actresses. I'll probably just go Jean Moreau here. Was she on your board?
No.
Okay. She's definitely someone that's also like very versatile, I feel like. And also just has been in a wide range of stuff. Willingness to work with like low budget too. Like, I mean, obviously her work with the French New Wave, but she also was in like Orson Welles' The Trial, which I guess I didn't realize. I'm reuniting her and Anthony Perkins, which is great. But yeah, she's amazing. One of the most unforgettable faces in cinema.
True.
Yeah, go Jean Moreau here.
All right. I guess I'll just take my last actress to kind of like just keep going in order, because I'm not really worried about the other ones as much.
Okay.
This is also a pure vibes pick off of one movie, and I'm more than Blake have seen more than I have. Cynthia Rothrock.
Oh, she's awesome.
For Magic Crystal.
No, she's
I still
awesome,
remember her
yeah.
performance. Like, holy shit! I didn't even know that she was like a woman stunt woman slash.
Oh,
like,
she's awesome.
Yeah, like basically a stunt woman slash lead.
Okay.
In like some of these action movies, but I need to watch more of her movies. I've still been thinking about that. So.
Okay.
Like.
No, yeah, I've
even
seen her in a few
the one in
movies.
Magic Crystal alone, she's great. It's like she's honestly some of the best parts.
She's amazing. She's works in the area of Hong Kong specific, like Hong Kong American actors, where
Yes,
it's like
exactly,
she basically only works in Hong Kong movies.
Yeah,
but
that exists as a thing.
but she's amazing. She's so funny, and she's so physical too.
Exactly. That's why I need to watch more of her movies. I might have to do that by the end of the year. So I'm just
Like her.
This
and
is a pick
Michelle
for me
Yeoh,
to watch more of her movies.
Yeah,
So.
her and Michelle Yeoh were like. I'm pretty sure they had.
Honestly,
their
she
movies
might have been
together
a better pick, but
Michelle Yeoh.
now that I think about it, like,
You're like, God damn it.
But oh well, like I'm just like it's kind of just like I still have that performance in my head. I'm just picking these last two based on vibes. So, cause like yeah, you know me, I don't watch on actors that much.
Yeah.
Like watch a movie because of the actor or the actress. But I feel like Cynthia Rothrock, I might actually. I need to. So.
She's great. So my next pick, I'm trying to decide if I want to go finish out my actors as well. I'm trying to decide who I want to finish it out with though, because I have one actor that I would really love to, but he is also expensive, and I already have one expensive actor in Elaine Delon, so I can't really afford two. The second one's Chang Thaf, if you're wondering. But I think I'm gonna go with one of my favorite Hong Kong actors. And one that is very, very, very versatile, can work in anything, and doesn't mind playing secondary roles as well. Anthony Wong. And he's also very funny. He would also work amazingly with Buster Keaton in a comedy as a secondary actor. But yeah, I'm going Anthony Wong with that pick. Danny knows for sure why I chose him, just based on watching Johnny To movies. But he also acts in just his range is way greater than people. Well, I think people give him credit for that anyway, because he is a character actor at the end of the day. But he's a great character actor, and so that's why I chose him. My next actor.
You have one more director.
I have one more director that I'm trying to choose. So my last director I am going to take him. I don't even give a shit. I think I have the money to afford it. Simon Young.
He's like, I'm done.
Wait,
Fuck it. Sai is good. He's on my roster.
He's making no money.
I don't care. I don't care.
He's broke.
I don't
Especially
care.
without Lee Kong.
He's going
No
bankrupt.
Lee Kong either.
I don't
Yeah,
care.
damn.
What?
I don't care.
Is he? You think he'll?
Oh wait.
without him?
Oh shit. I actually did forget that. That was my last
Is
actor
he
pick.
a
No,
Lee Kong Shen
not
merchant?
anymore.
Is he Lee Kong Shen
No,
merchant?
he's not a Link Auction.
Well, he might be.
Damn.
He might just not direct a movie.
He'll make no
Like,
money.
place to pick.
He'll make no money. He's gonna.
My
leave
actual,
he's gonna-
I actually was planning on taking Lee Kong Sheng. But
He's
I
gonna leave the
forgot- I
studio
forgot,
like
but-
immediately because he's like gets like tired of it and then like go to do his own thing. Like
No.
it's not gonna work out. You lost.
No, I gotta take Sai though. So just imagine Sai working with Anthony Wong. It'd be great. Anthony Wong's
Is the
got the
audience
same
asleep?
type
No,
of
no, no, no.
Exactly. But see, we have the money for it. Hopefully,
Okay.
with the two other directors I have.
Yo, us at Dime a Dozen Pictures would never, you know. Yeah, we're
I wanna-
we're audience first, you know.
I want to give
type of studio.
Oh well, this is for specific types of audiences. You know,
Come on.
I cater to all audiences, including the art house ones. We're trying to get awards at the studio.
Oh my god.
All right, Danny.
My first writer pick, Satyajit Ray. He was also a heavy writer. Like he wrote a lot of short stories outside
Okay,
of just
that's
film in general too, and like a lot of children's stories. And like he was writing all through his life. So, I mean, even if he didn't direct movies, he could have been a great writer, just like a writer for cinema. But just another efficient director pick.
Okay.
Trying to fill our studio with people that know. You know
Oh my god. See, there's too many egos though. I feel like maybe
I mean, they all
you
be
might
working
struggle
on
there.
different
You might
stuff.
struggle there.
Are they all making the same movie?
Like no one can decide. No one can decide.
They're all
Like,
making
everyone wants to
different-
do their own thing, and then like it gets all messed up, and you know, there's gonna be a lot of chaos in your studio, a lot of riffs.
No.
Everyone's gonna hate each other.
No, I feel like we'll have to talk about that at the end. Maybe.
Okay. I'm gonna go with my last director pick here, and damn. Okay, I'm gonna go Jean Renoir because I think he's maybe the best balance of like I feel like audiences can get his films very easily while also having a lot of artistic merit, and his films have been like really good successes, especially like I know like Grand Illusion was a huge hit. I think Rules of the Game. I'm not sure about Rules of the Game, but like I definitely know Grand Illusion was when what I've read about him. And he definitely had some other ones that would have like that type of like probably could have that appeal maybe because I mean he really went to he really got the offer from Hollywood like during his career, so it'd be really interesting to do that. And then my next pick, I'm gonna go my first writer here, and I'm gonna go Eric Romer. Mainly because I think maybe in the director's chair he could be maybe a bit isolating. Like audiences wouldn't like him as much. Maybe it wouldn't be as interesting. But I think his writing could be, especially working with someone like Lubitsch. You know, kind of that low budget.
I just don't know. I don't know if I'm
like imagine like a like sort of like a script kind of like Tale of Autumn, but with Lubitsch directing it could be interesting.
I don't know if it could work.
It could work.
Romer is
It could
like
work.
more slower. Like it's like almost like he's coming up with
But
the script
that's-
on the
that-
days too. Like
But that's what I'm saying. Like he could. I think he can mold it. I think. He can mold
I just
it.
don't know if Romer could write a script where someone else could direct. That's
He
what
might, I think he
I'm
could.
thinking.
I think he could. I think you're not giving him enough credit. Here.
Okay. Especially story wise, I just don't
Story-
see it. Romers have like no stories or like plots really.
But I think Lubitsch, that's what fits well with Lubitsch.
Okay, Lubitsch had plots in his movie.
Barely. It's like,
okay,
he doesn't really
still
care
making
about
more
it.
studio
It's like he doesn't really
movies.
care about it.
That's
But I'm saying that
what
melding
I'm
is what it would be
all
really
three
good.
though. It's like they seem more action-packed directors versus like Romer is way more like,
Ro-
casual,
Romer-
dialogue heavy.
Romer
huge
would bring.
dialogue heavy.
No, him and Lubitsch would work well together. I just feel it.
They're just too pacing different. Like their pacings are way too different.
I think they can meld them together and make something interesting.
Even just the way they talk, like a Romer character versus like a Lubitsch character.
What, French and English? Like,
The speed, like how fast conversations take place. Like,
I mean, I think it would work. I think it would
The
work.
conversation-
Their minds together can bring something, really interesting.
I don't know. Turner and Renoir, maybe, but
Renoir, actually, yeah, Renoir's a good show. Good show.
This is the toughest one. I'm like, I don't know if I mind this.
No, I'm allowed this.
Okay.
I believe.
No,
in
yeah,
it.
you can
I
have
have
it.
belief.
I
in
just,
it. I've got belief in it.
Yeah.
I have a belief.
Okay. All right, who's your next pick?
Oh, I picked my two.
Oh,
I picked
yeah.
Lubitsch and Romer.
Oh yeah, Renoir. You mean Renoir?
Oh wait.
No, yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah,
Hold
yeah,
on.
I picked Renoir and Renoir.
No, I picked Renoir.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was about to say.
I typed in Loop on my list right now that I'm like keeping track of my picks. I typed in because we were talking about Lubitsch. I typed in Lubitsch, said Renoir. But yeah, Renoir and Romer. I picked.
All right. My next pick will be one of Johnny To's main writers, Yip Tin Ching. Honestly, didn't even know about him really until today when I was doing this draft. But he wrote Election, Exiled 2, or Election 2, Breaking News, Running on Karma, which is one of my favorite Johnny To's, and then Life Without Principle, which are the Johnny To movies I've seen. But honestly, from those movies alone, he's proof that he kind of belongs. Both these writers I picked can write a lot of different stories, and they kind of understand how to write for directors too. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Well, my next two picks, I still need a cinematographer, an actress, producer, and another writer, I think. And a set designer. I completely forget about set designer. I guess I'll just go on ahead and knock out set designer because I'm thinking of it right now. I'm gonna go Ken Adam. He did like Barry Lyndon and a lot of other like really interesting looking films. So.
Like what? Like name some of them. Like.
Well, I looked it up. Let me look it up again. Barry Lyndon, Dr. Strangelove. He did like a lot of the James Bond movies, so I think that fits with the type of style of directors some of my directors are, like especially Troy Hark and Buster Keaton. Okay. He did like Curse of the Demon. So I don't know. I definitely picked him just for Barry Lyndon though, because he at least knows how to do shit like that. I don't know. The movie looks amazing. So I was struggling with set design. I'm not gonna lie, or with like sets and stuff.
I was
because a lot of like my favorite directors, I assume they have their own set designers that they bring with them. But like especially for Buster Keaton, like he literally would say like we literally like he didn't name them by name, but he had carpenters that worked for him. And they just built sets for him, like that, like in his studio. So like they aren't like in the credits, but like
pick the Buster Keaton.
If I could just choose that guy, I would. But but no. But so I'll choose Ken Adam for my set designer, and then I'm gonna go on ahead and choose my last writer because I need a gag guy, a good gag guy, and you guys don't know. I mean, you probably haven't watched. I don't think you guys have watched any of Michael Huey's movies yet, but he's so fucking funny, and he also fits the type of mold that I'm going for, especially for my comedies. My comedies are definitely what I'm going for in terms of like money making because I think they're gonna make. I think the roster I have for these comedies is like filled out enough that they're gonna be some money makers, and people love comedy. People love to go see comedies. So Michael Huey is gonna be my last writer.
Michael Huey. And you said Ken Adam was your set
designer? Yeah, Ken Adam.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go set designer next to... I don't think Luke had him.
Charlie Chaplin again.
But I think... I kind of got lucky just finding this guy because I was struggling with set designer too because I was like, am I just going to look for every movie? That might take too long. Yeah. But then I looked through my favorite... I have Pierre LeFou as my favorite films. Yeah. And so I looked through that set designer... and I'm picking him, Pierre Gaffroy, because he did Discreet Charm, Alpha.
Oh my god,
Lars Jean.
What the?
I didn't even know who was Lars Jean.
What?
Damn.
Obscure Object, Mouchette, Phantom of Liberty. He was mainly Buñuel. He also
Milky
did
Way.
Max My Love, Oshima.
Damn.
But his filmography is crazy. So.
What the fuck?
Testament of Orpheus. That's Kato. Yeah. Damn.
What the fuck?
So he has the Milky Way. Yeah, he has some crazy movies.
Damn.
So yeah, Lars Jean on there too. It's just I was like, damn. I kind of got lucky. Just like I never want to search Lars Jean. So
damn.
Because the other one I was thinking of, the only time I could think of like when I like just know the set designer, I didn't even remember her name, was the one for Mishima. Because I remember she was like a marketing exec or something, or some kind of marketing ad person before she did that movie. Damn. But the sets in that, those. Yeah, the sets in that are crazy. But yeah, I'm taking this guy. There's probably more set designers like this that we just like it's hard to find. You know?
Yeah. But they're not really talked about. Though.
We're too normie to know.
Yeah, we're not knowers.
Yeah.
For my last actor pick, I feel like I feel like I need, for my actors specifically, I need a comedic actor. Because I feel like Anthony Perkins or Robert Mitchum, they're obviously amazing actors, but I feel like I need someone who's like a straight comedic guy, you know? And that's why I'm going to go Jerry Lewis. I would have picked Jacques Tati, but Danny obviously stole him. But Jerry Lewis, honestly, is like, he's probably a better actor than Tati, honestly. Like, in terms of, like, just, like, the Hollywood studio system, like, in a studio system, like, he's more fit than Tati to operate as an actor. Because, I mean, this guy's, like, if we're talking, like, this guy's, like, physical acting and just, like, how he moves around the frame, it's unbelievable. Also, just the stuff he, like, can do with, like, his face and his body, are just, like, no one else can really do it just, like, quite like Jerry Lewis. And he's gonna pair really well with my set designer too, which I'll get to in a second, in a bit. Before I get to that, I'm gonna go with my second writer, and I'm torn between two right now. But I think I'm gonna go Lee Brackett, who she didn't write too many films, but some of the ones she did, you'll understand why I picked her. Specifically Rio Bravo, Hatari, and The Long Goodbye. So generally she's not like a huge, like, as you can probably assume, like, she's not really huge on plot, which I really like. It really fits my studio. Also, she's not like a super in-demand screenwriter, so like, you know, she won't cost a lot of money. Also, she loves working with Howard Hawks, who's my producer. So, you know, he has that pull for me, so like, she'll be easy to get on board with the studio, you know. Write some good films for us. But yeah, those are my two picks.
Gotcha.
I guess I'll go composer next. I don't know if you guys have probably seen any of his movies, but he's a really famous Indian composer, Ilayaraja. I played one of them for the Psy movie, episode, I Don't Want to Sleep Alone.
Okay.
But he's like...
What do you do? Like,
he's made so many. I have it on Wikipedia. Has how many he's made so many songs, and like Wikipedia says over 48 years he composed over 7,000 songs, film scores for over 1,000 films. So, and he's worked in like mainly Tamil and Telugu, which is like two southern Indian languages. But I know he's done other ones too. But he's like, basically, if you've watched Indian movies, you know his name. That type of composer. And he's known for combining like Western music, Indian folk music, and Carnatic music, which is a type of Indian classical music. So, like, he's really he combines all types of stuff. And maybe we might have to play one at the end of this or something. But no, because I saw like this list called The Greatest Composers of All Time by Taste of Cinema.
yeah.
And they had him at number 9, so I was like, oh damn, okay, he's kind of known.
Interesting.
But who do you think was number 1?
Probably Nino Rota or something.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
No, not Nino Rota. Morricone.
Oh, okay, yeah, that sure makes sense.
Then yeah, Nino Rota's up there. But yeah, that's my pick.
Blake?
So, what do I have left? I know I have an actress left. And...
You have
cinematographer
You have
still.
an actress left.
And a cinematographer, I'm pretty
Your
sure it's it.
second writer was Michael Huey? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a producer as well. Fuck, I
Producer,
forgot about
yeah.
producer. I still need to think of one. So, I think for my last actress, I need to give Sai a face that he loves. Have any of you... What are your actresses? I can't remember.
Julieta Messina, Jean Moreau, and Delphine Seyrig.
Okay.
Or Seyrig. I don't know how to pronounce her name.
Jean Moreau is actually one of the ones I was thinking of, so I'm glad I asked
That's
again.
good.
But, so I think what I'm going to do is give him someone that actually has been used in a movie very similar to the type of movie that he makes.
Monica
Tilda
Vitti.
Swinton.
Monica Vitti was so much better.
Who?
Oh my god.
Monica Vitti. Oh, wait, was she the...
Antonioni.
Yeah, see, I haven't seen Antonioni.
Oh, that would have been so perfect if you picked that.
No, yeah, see, I haven't seen her. I was definitely thinking about, like, I saw her, like, whenever I was looking through, like, just trying to find actresses that would work in, like, for slow cinema, but I hadn't seen her, so I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Yeah,
but Tilda Swinton is gonna be my last actress, literally just because of her performance in Memoria. She is so great in that movie. Wait,
you're not picking her because of Doctor Strange?
No. No. But she has these type of reserved roles with this face that can stay like, or like, it can just like stay stoic and give this like impression of, I don't know. It's just like the same type of like impression that like Kong basically gives off whenever he's looking out into the distance. In a side movie to me.
She's also a chameleon of an actress.
She is a chameleon of an actress. She could definitely be like, she could be an actress for any of my directors, and I would be fine with that too. But I definitely wanted to give someone to Psy that had more of a face that he would love, probably, and so that's why I chose Tilda Swinton. But
It's a good pick.
she does have range though too.
Alright.
I do give
Well,
her
you have
less
one more-
credit. I give her less credit for being funny than I should, because like she is in Wes Anderson movies too. She is a very funny actress.
No, yeah.
I have one more pick. Is that what she said? Do I have one more, or did I pick two?
I thought you only picked one this
Oh
time.
shit. Okay. So I got Tilda Swinton.
Yeah, I don't think you picked anyone else this last one. Unless I didn't write it down.
No, I still need a cinematographer and a producer, so I'm gonna go with my cinematographer next, and I think I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna go with Size, because we're talking about gazing anyway. This is the Gaze Studios, so we're just gonna go with Size cinematographer Liao Penjung. He's directed, or he's been Size cinematographer for most of his movies, so especially these last few.
This guy's trying to give Psy the advantage now.
Hey.
Didn't pick. Where's
Well, he also. Well, hey, no. I like Size cinematographer better, but no.
He's making no money.
Well, hey, this guy would work well with Buster too, because Buster has the same type. He likes the same type of camera that I like.
I don't
This
know.
kind of
I don't know if I
detached,
can
far
take
away
that.
camera. So Buster Keaton's we're gonna get to it. You guys are gonna like Buster a lot, I think.
Well, no, I like Buster. I
Is
don't
this-
know. I don't know.
this
If
whole-
he fits together with it.
See, like the whole, I was hoping one reason I was really hoping to get Johnny Toe as well is because like the Gaze was going to be like Buster Keaton, Psy, and Johnny Toe all three distinctly discuss, or Buster Keaton less discusses, but he still shows effects of rapid modernization around you and like how it affects the person. And that's why I lost with Johnny Toe. Choi Hart does that. He actually does that in a lot of his movies too. So I probably shouldn't have said that, but Johnny Toe I think does it in a more interesting, probably, or a more interesting way, I think. But
Okay.
that was one, yeah. So
Alright. For my cinematographer, I kind of struggled with this one too, so I took Gabriel Figueroa. I don't even know how to say his last name. Figueroa, Buñuel's cinematographer for his Mexican movies like Los Olvidados, Time in the Desert, El, Nazarene.
Okay.
But mainly, he's like the one that he made Buñuel's best looking movies in like the lowest budgets that he worked with. So I'm kind of picking like I think he would work well
So
with
you're not
some
gonna
of these
pick
directors.
Lubezki?
See, no, that's why I'm like I don't
Yeah,
know.
no,
it might be too flashy. Like
Lubezki in a
Figueroa's, like he
studio-
worked well with the
Lubezki in a studio system would be
yeah.
hilarious.
Well, he's made studio movies.
Oh, you're gonna say like Cat Now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he made a lot. I mean, he's made others too. But, no, this one, especially that's kind of low budget, like not flashy style with all the directors I picked, but like very efficient. Really great framing, but yeah.
Okay. I think I'm on my last two now.
Alright.
Composer and set designer. My composer will be a surprise to nobody. I'm picking Mikel Legrand. If we're talking like lower budget, like versatile composers that just make some of the best scores of all time, I mean, Mikel Legrand is like easily. I mean, he's probably definitely my favorite composer. He can do like musical scoring. He can just do it for like normal movies, like a general score. Like he's amazing in both regards. And yeah, his scores are bangers. What can I say? Like, I mean, and like just hearing the story about him, like literally, like him and Demi, like composing Umbrella Sugar around the musical score he made for it is just like that's the kind of guy you're getting. Like he works closely with the directors. Like, so he was a no-brainer pick for me. And then my last one for set designer is someone I just discovered today, and let's just say his filmography is full of bangers. And you'll immediately recognize like why I'm picking this guy. His name is Sam Comer. He mainly worked in old Hollywood, like probably to like the '60s. He went to the '60s too, so probably like post like like kind of towards the end too. Let me just name some of them: Vertigo, Rear Window, Sunset Boulevard, To Catch a Thief, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, The Ladies' Man, which is like a big reason why I picked him because the set design in that movie is like unbelievable. Hatari, The Bellboy. He did one of Cazavet's like Hollywood movies too, Two Late Blues, which I haven't seen yet. But yeah, this guy. I mean, if you've seen the set designs from like any of those movies, like especially like his Hitchcock ones and his Jerry Lewis ones, yeah, this guy's cooking. Oh my god, it's unbelievable. Some of the worlds he creates, or at least creates in support of the director, I should say. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, that's my last pick.
That's my last.
Yeah, it's your last pick now, Danny.
So I don't know if this producer credit counts as cheating because he has never actually produced a movie.
Oh, well, okay. Well,
but it makes sense as a producer because really money is what we're talking about, right?
Yes.
So my pick is Bill Gates.
That's stupid.
Why? That's why a lot of producers have been. It's just the guy with the money. So why can I pick my?
I would have respected more if it was Obama or something.
But Bill Gates, like, he can produce any movie. I guess it kind of takes away the point of like drafting, like
artistic integrity, you know.
Enjoy never making anything that says anything bad about Microsoft.
Or like anything about like capitalism, you know. Like.
Producer's tough. Like I don't know. Like I guess my real
Obviously
pick would be Alfredo Bini then, just because. The song. He's Pasolini's producer.
Why did you be like Jeff Bezos though?
No, but he actually would be a good pick though because he produced like a lot of Pasolini's movies and like gave him total control and stuff. But
he doesn't have the money like Bill Gates though.
That's why I'm like Bill Gates would be like. Shouldn't you just pick rich people for the producer? Like if you have your dream producer.
Blank check.
Exactly.
Because he's gonna get bored of like these movies and then like leave the studio.
Honestly, I'll stick with.
Let's go. We bullied him out there.
Alfredo Bini.
We bullied him.
Bill Gates isn't a producer. What? Just choose Amazon Studios then.
Honestly.
Enjoy.
Kevin Feige.
But Amazon Studios like they're like anti-theater, theatrical.
No, they are, yeah.
So like
Kevin Feige though. He saved cinemas this week.
This week.
Enjoy getting the Russo brothers direct your movies.
Damn.
Anything goes wrong, Russo brothers, come save us.
So I guess I'm on my last pick.
Producer?
Yeah, my last the last pick is my producer. I still am having a hard choice with this. Honestly, I'm really between two, unless I'm looking up the mission right now and seeing who the producer was, and it wasn't on this one just in case. But damn, it was just Johnny Toe. I think I'm just gonna choose. I'm between Toshio Suzuki, which is Studio Ghibli's producer. The reason for him, because he's great at promoting his movies. I don't know if he's great at promoting all movies, or if he's great at promoting Studio Ghibli movies.
Ooh.
He's fantastic at it.
It's a risk here.
But the other one would be Terrence Chang, who was John Woo's producer after Choi Hark. And so that's including like Bull in the Head, Hard Target, Face Off, all these. So I think I'm gonna go Terrence Chang because he works better for this type of system I'm building.
Yeah.
I think Toshio Suzuki could do it though, honestly. I think he's just a great producer at the end of the day, but but yeah, I'm gonna go with Terrence Chang.
Alright, so I think we should recap.
Yeah, recap our list.
I'll
Who wants to start?
go first.
Yeah.
So
pick.
my studio is Dime a Dozen Pictures. My 3 directors are Jacques Tourneur, Ernst Lubitsch, and Jean Renoir. My 3 actors are Robert Mitchum, Jerry Lewis, and Anthony Perkins. My 3 actresses are Julieta Messina, Jean Moreau, and Delphine Seyrig. My cinematographer is Raul Cotard. My 2 writers are Lee Brackett and Eric Romer. My composer is Mikel Legrand. My producer is Howard Hawks. And my set designer is Sam Comer. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone there.
Alright. You want me to go next?
I can go. Okay. My 3 directors: Johnny Toe, John Ford, Rossellini. 3 actors: Chaplin, Tati, Jack Nicholson. 3 actresses: Setsuko Hara, Joan Crawford, Cynthia Rothrock. 2 writers: Satyajit Ray and Yip Tin Ching. Cinematographer: Gabrielle Figueroa. I don't know how to say that. Damn. But I need to know. I wish I had learned how to say that. Gabrielle Figueroa. Composer Ilya Raja. Producer Alfredo Bini. set designer.
Like, you should have said it like how he says it in the song at the beginning of the.
Alfredo Bean.
no, that's not that. No, it's not like that. It's not like that.
I forgot. Wait, how's it?
No, you gotta do it.
I don't remember.
You picked it.
I don't
You picked
remember.
it. Oh,
Isn't it
fake
like
fan.
Alfredo Bean?
Something like that.
Or something
No,
like
that's
that. I don't know. Danny showed me the clip from that. It was amazing. All right, and then
Wait, so
did you say your studio name?
Hey, what's your studio name now? Now that you don't.
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have one.
That one on it. Floating through film.
No, I said last week you gotta have
You
a studio
did?
name.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember that either. But
What's your studio name though?
he said floating through film. That's fine.
No. You can definitely come up with that. What are you doing right now?
I'm trying to find out how to pronounce his name.
He's randomly generating a studio name.
Yeah, randomly generating a studio name. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just going with floating through film. I'll go ahead and do mine now.
Yeah, like
It's bad.
All right. So my draft was, or my studio is The Gaze, and my directors are Buster Keaton, Joy Hark, and Simon Leong. The actors are Elaine Delon, Jackie Chan, and Anthony Wong. The actresses are Gina Rollins, Hideko Takamine, and Tilda Swinton. Composer is John Carpenter. The writers are Kogonada, which, by the way, Kogonada, I think him and Sai are gonna work interestingly together. I think that's the main reason. Like I picked Kogonada.
Sai doesn't have dialogue.
He doesn't have a lot of dialogue. He does have dialogue though.
So how's it in the screenwriter gonna work well though?
Dude, are you telling me Kogonada's not poetic?
I mean, no, but he's like his job is to put dialogue in movies. You know?
Doesn't
that was
matter.
the only job.
Not his only
It's
job.
basically his job.
I think-
As a writer,
I think-
yeah.
I think-
It's a system.
Whenever I was literally doing this, I literally made Kogonada my pick for Sai. Not even for Ozu, just because it's just like a fantasy that I want to see how it would work. But yeah. So Kogonada and Michael Hui are my writers. The set designer was Ken Adam. Cinematographer was Liao Pian Jun, and the producer was Terrence Chang. And are we gonna have a poll of this? Because Danny's is definitely gonna lose. 100% is gonna lose. You have comedic actors and no comedy director.
I don't know. Blake picking Simon Long for his studio is crazy. So.
That's not crazy.
yeah,
It's
Blake
on.
does
It's
like
on.
you're making
brand.
no money.
It's on
bro.
brand.
Yeah.
You're going bankrupt.
It's on brand. No, I'm not going bankrupt. My other directors got this.
See,
They got
my studio is gonna have the best profits. I gamed it for that.
I think mine's gonna have great profits. Probably not the most.
Oh,
because
great
I have
profits
Sai,
it is.
but it's not a stretch. Buster
Great
Keaton, if he had creative control at MGM, his movies would have been amazing. Because Cameraman was a smash success, and then they took all his creative control away. But for some reason. But yeah, Danny's definitely gonna lose. Though.
No.
Like, what is Chaplin gonna be in? What is Chaplin gonna be in your studio?
What? His own movie?
Rossellini?
No, we never said the directors.
Chaplin and Rossellini?
No,
movie?
we never
That'd be
said the
interesting.
directors have to direct the actors. We never,
That's
what, now
We're definitely putting a pull up on
we
the
never
YouTube.
said
He's
that.
cheating.
We
He's
never-
cheating.
We're putting a pull up on the YouTube channel on our page.
Okay, vote.
You can vote for it. No one's
He's
gonna
cheating.
vote. I'm gonna vote though.
Danny's cheating. It's gonna be like 3 votes.
Oh, yeah,
Three,
yeah.
three.
All right, so that is the end of this week's episode for Studio Head Draft. Next week we are doing. Did we decide yet?
The silent movies.
Yeah, we are doing
Silent
a
movie.
silent movie night. It's another genre night,
Silent
like
movie
crime
nights.
night, but this time with silent movies. So
Is silent movies a genre though?
That's why
It's
it's
a-
silent movie night.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not-
just-
Well, he said genre
it's
night.
not
I mean, it's a
technically
genre in the greater sense of the word because it's its own.
Although
thing,
no, both
but-
these are genre films though. Actually, because it's a
are.
western and a comedy.
Plus, I guess for us, silent movies are a genre in a way.
Is comedy a genre?
They are a genre in the way.
Is comedy a genre? Yeah, is it?
Comedy is definitely a genre.
I'm just curious. I don't know. I just haven't thought about it.
Yeah, but thank you all for listening this week, and we hope to see you floating through the clouds.
ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான், எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான். ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான், எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான். பூவே காதல் தீவே, மண் மீது சொர்க்கம் வந்த பூமி இங்கு உண்டானதே ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான் எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான் பூவி காதல் தீவே கண்ணோடு கண்களேற்றும் கற்பூர தீபமே கைதீண்டும் போது பாயும் மின்சாரமே உல்லாச மேடை மேலே ஓரங்க நாடகம் இன்பங்கள் பாடம் சொல்லும் என் தாயகம் இங்கங்கு ஊஞ்சலாக நான் போகிறேன் அங்கங்கு ஆசை தீயில் நான் வேகிறேன் உன்றாக மோகனம் என் காதல் வாகனம் செந்தாமரை செந்தேன் மழை என் ஆவி நீயே தேவி ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான் எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான் பூவே காதல் தீவே கள்ளூர பார்க்கும் பார்வை உள்ளூர பாயுமே துள்ளாமல் துள்ளும் உள்ளம் சல்லாபமே வில்லோடு அம்பு ரெண்டு கொல்லாமல் கொல்லுதே பெண் பாவை கண்கள் என்று பொய் சொல்லுதே முந்தானை மூடும் ராணி செல்வாக்கிலே என் காதல் கண்கள் போகும் பல்லாக்கிலே தேனோடை ஓரமே நீராடும் நேரமே புல்லாங்குழல் தள்ளாடுமே பொன்னேனி கேளாய் ராணி ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான் எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான் ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான் எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான் பூவே காதல் தேவே மண் மீது சொர்க்கம் வந்து பெண்ணாக ஆனதே உல்லாச பூமி இங்கு உண்டானதே ராஜராஜ சோழன் நான் எனையாளும் காதல் தேசம் நீதான் பூவே காதல் தேவே